Hello folks and welcome to the All-Star Showdown post-game interview. I'm joined by some of the All-Stars. I'm joined by Espen Jørstad, #1 in Norway, all-time moneyless and the 2022 main event champion. I'm of course joined by Nevan of Win Poker Couple on the YouTubes. We've got Punnat Punsri, #1 Thailand, all-time moneyless. We've got myself, Greg Goes All In. We've got Mr. Danny Tang, who made it to heads up last night, #1 Hong Kong all-time money list. And of course, we've got SixPoker, aka Eric Sai, 135,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm just gonna ask the first question, open to the table. What was the experience like last night, guys?
I mean, we all lost, so
yes.
Thanks for asking.
Welcome to the losers table. Yeah, you made it to top 3. How was that battle?
It was fun. I was very impressed with the girl who won, actually. She played really well. She told me she started playing poker a year ago, and at some point I thought, there's no way. She played really well.
We talk about, when we have like all these like professional poker players with like an amateur. We're almost kind of celebratory that she won because it's good for the game. Maybe any thoughts about that?
It was just good to see someone from outside the industry to, take it down. It was her first ever trophy, and I could see the joy, when she finally won it.
She loves play poker, so she will be better and better, and it will be very unforgettable experience for her. I think, yeah, she can beat the Thai #1, Hong Kong #1, Norway #1.
Greg Goes All In.
Greg Goes All In.
So obviously, you guys are all massive ambassadors for poker in Asia. Espen, okay. Yeah.
I go to Asia sometimes.
Yeah, you're in Asia. How have y'all seen poker grow in Asia? Maybe Nevan, you can speak to that.
我在这里面扑克的其实资历是最少的，因为大家每个都非常非常厉害。那我觉得在亚洲，我接触到现在的感觉是从澳门的一个时期开始有一些状况，所以澳门的比赛越来越少。不过后来在各个国家都发展得非常非常好，尤其在这个疫情，所以我觉得现在亚洲不管是女生，不管是所有的更多的一些可能大家上班族或者是更多人是更多娱乐都来参与这个比赛，所以我觉得现在非常非常的就是很好。
We're in an era where it's not just poker, we're all over social media as well, and the marketing is done differently these days, and people are just able to reach us, and even from like halfway across the road they can see what's going on this side, and it just attracts them to come, and APT is doing such a good job with the new era, and I'm just glad that I can be part of it.
I think we're at a stage where poker is booming in a lot of countries, Thailand in particular. I think it's not only the marketing is one thing, but I think the experience people get when they come play is something that brings them back, because I think over the past year or two, the entries of these Asian tours have been increasing every stop. The number of players from Thailand or Korea, which are relatively new countries, so I think it's quite promising, and if we continue to engage with them and make the play experience enjoyable, then we could expect poker to grow more and more. And I think it's still at its inception in Asia, I think.
刚开始玩的时候，在澳门有去参加过一开始的 APT， 然后那时候 APT 到我现在发现它的这个所有的奖杯、所有的这个赛次、所有的体验，让我从一开始只是一个娱乐玩家，然后慢慢玩越来越久，然后到现在我觉得哇，整个比赛跟所有人都让我感觉到这场比赛一定要来打，然后非常非常的就是感受非常好。
I think content has been something that's been growing in the game a lot. So I'd like to ask a question to the content creators, so to Six and to Nevan of Win Poker Couple. How do you think content plays a role in poker?
I think in Asia is different from Europe and America, because in America I think everyone knows what is poker, and in Asia maybe 20% or 30%, and you have to educate this market, so you have to do the different content style, different from states, different from Europe. For example, like APT is very good series. It's not only a tournament, but also golf, but also meta game, but also a lot of different experience you can enjoy during this series. So it's very glory to be a part of APT. To promote poker in Asia, yes.
I was streaming for a few years on Twitch, which I thought was a lot of fun, but it takes a lot of time, energy, effort, and at some point I found that to really be where I wanted to be, skill-wise in poker, I had to put the content side content bit to the side, because if you stream for like 8 hours on Twitch and then you think you're gonna hit the Solver streets for a few hours after that, there's no chance. At least not for a dinosaur like me. I don't have the mental capacity to do that after streaming. So at some point I was like, I kind of have to choose, like, do I want to go the content route or do I want to like try to be really good?
If you wanted to pitch GTO Wizard, now's a good time.
Yeah, so
yeah, but you're saying like balance is a really difficult thing in the poker world, and I think Nevan, I think you balance poker really well because you have poker, you have YouTube, you have a wife, you have kids. How do you do it all?
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, I just focus in the poker everything. Yeah，我觉得我就是把我的扑克的生活跟不管是比赛还是线上，还有打 N8或是打这种 APT 的各种大赛，我喜欢把我的生活跟大家做分享。那至于我的老婆，就是我非常的有福气，非常的幸运，因为其实我们在没有打扑克之前就认识了。对，那我从其一路下来就是有接触到过电竞，然后一处接触到是做这个电商的这些上班族到主管，然后后来就这么有趣，跑到韩国去了赌场 casino， 碰到了 poker， 然后那个电影说 AK 等一把 AK 就 all in， 然后我就 all in 了，然后我就莫名其妙就赢了，所以就开启我对于扑克这个机会跟了解这个扑克，然后就很开心可以认识大家，所以我觉得一切我觉得就是非常的专注在扑克上，然后就非常的幸运，然后就可以这样子继续进行，希望可以继续努力，追上各位每个都超级厉害。
Love is the answer. How's everyone's love life? Good? Good? Everyone's happy? Okay. Yeah, okay. It's poker. It's hard. So, for the people watching this content or other content or just hearing about the APT or Natural 8, they might be curious how to get into poker. Any advice for the people watching at home?
Sign up on Natural 8.
There we go. The answer. Tell us a little bit more about Natural 8, Danny Tang.
It's just the fastest growing. Is it still growing? I mean, it's at a peak already, right? Not peak, but it's #1 in the world, right? Surely. GG Network, Natural 8, and they have everything. They have everything you need: tournament, cash games, sit and goes.
Yeah, that would make quite a good point. You said free roll, so like I think like initially people starting out, they just need a lot of practice, so getting a lot of hands in. Probably treat it as like a hobby you kind of want to spend a lot of time on if you want to improve and get better. And you have to find platforms that are either free or like kind of like not too financially kind of detrimental if you lose things like that.
It's free money. It's a free roll.
N8 有很多免费比赛，不然1毛钱都不用掏，下个狮子奖杯就是你的，好吧？
And those who might be interested more getting involved on the live aspect of things, what could they do to get into poker?
I'll give my perspective on getting
You
into
say
poker in
Triton.
general. The thing is, like, I think people that want to get into poker need to do it for the right reasons, right? People need to come into poker because they love playing poker. They love the strategical aspect. They love like the social aspect. I think if you come into poker because you think it's going to make you rich, or you come in because you want to make a lot of money, that's like the complete wrong way to do it. And when people do that, I see it go wrong more often than not, because you need the passion for the game. You need to love what you're doing. Like, if you want to reach the top, you can't reach the top because you think, oh, I want to make $1 million or whatever X number. If you do that, you're just, yeah, I've never seen that work. Everyone you see make it to the top, they come into the game because they love it. They grind their way up because they treat it like more like a video game, and they want to beat the next boss, beat the next boss, beat the next level, you know? And then at some point, they just find themselves being that boss because they love the game so much.
And I will also add, if you're interested in playing live poker, you can of course join the Asian Poker Tour. We tour all over Asia. We're going to be in Jeju in Korea coming up next. So folks, thank you so much for joining us for this All-Star Showdown post-game interview. If you'd like to learn more about Natural 8 or APT, please check out the links in the description below. Bye!
Thank you guys.
Hey, gents, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you.
So much.